Hey guys, welcome back to our mini series, When You Already Know. Over the last 3 episodes, we have talked about the whisper, that inner truth that you cannot outrun, the gray zone, the most exhausting place to live, and choosing yourself and the identity shift that comes with that. So today's episode is the one that people, honestly, I think we crave the most because today we're talking about what happens after the yes, what alignment actually feels like, what begins shifting around you, what opens up to you and inside you and for you, and why momentum finally starts to show up when you stop fighting yourself. This is where everything starts to make sense. Let's dive in. When I think about alignment and momentum, I go right back to that moment after I finally said yes to myself. It wasn't some big magical moment. It wasn't fireworks. It wasn't skies opening. It wasn't actually much other than really quiet. But inside of me, something clicked, something relaxed, something finally exhaled. I had spent 18 months fighting my own whisper, months battling the noise, months stuck in the gray zone, months sifting between truth and fear, months pretending that I wasn't being called into more. And the moment that I said yes, truly yes, there was this immediate internal shift. Not a plan, not a clarity on every step, not confidence in the whole journey. Just this deep feeling of, I'm on the right track now. And that is alignment. Alignment isn't perfection. It isn't knowing everything. It isn't having the timeline all mapped out. Alignment is when your insides stop screaming to try and get your attention. It's when the resistance finally lets go, even if it's just this slight moment of relief. It's when your body stops fighting your life that's trying to unfold for it. It's when the truth you've been avoiding becomes the truth that you're ready to honor. Alignment feels like, right? Because this is what we're all going for. So, alignment, it feels like relief. It feels like peace. It feels like a steady knowing, an internal yes, a softness, a shift in your breathing, a sense of like coming home to something you've always known. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's not performative. It's subtle and powerful and grounding. The part that always shocks people is this, that when you finally say yes, momentum shows up in ways you couldn't force even if you tried. I see it with my clients constantly. This is where faith meets movement. Here's where momentum, like, here's what it actually looks like. Okay. So I'll say the right people start reaching out. What? I didn't even know these people were in my network. Opportunities appear that you weren't chasing. You start to see solutions you couldn't see before. You feel lighter, clearer. You stop second guessing everything. Ideas seem to flow, resources seem to show up, doors open, energy returns. It's not magic, it's not coincidence. It's simply what happens when you stop living out of resistance. When your energy isn't being spent fighting yourself, you finally have energy to actually build what's meant for you. So let's break this down, this, psychologically, spiritually. When you're fighting yourself, you're living in fear, in doubt, in confusion. Your energy is scattered, which means that your nervous system is trying to protect you. Your mind is trying to make sense of things, and your emotions are just trying to keep you safe. But when you finally say yes to the truth, everything inside you stops battling. So your system becomes available again, available for those ideas, available for solutions, available for clarity, available for connection, available for action. The moment that you soften into the yes, the next steps begin to reveal themselves. So, three things shift internally after the yes, I would say. Number one is that your confidence grows, not because you suddenly know everything, but because you gain the receipt that when you trust yourself, it feels right and true and good. Number two, your peace returns. Your body relaxes, your spirit settles in different ways, your mind quiets the things that used to be so loud. This is the fruit of alignment. And number three, your direction becomes clearer with every aligned action you take. It's not in a like, here's the whole roadmap kind of way, but more in a, here's the next right step kind of way. And that's what I'm seeing in my own journey too. Like alignment usually only asks for literally just the one next step, which kills someone like me who wants the whole plan. But I'm learning, right? I'm learning, and that's part of my own growth. So, like one step at a time, basically, what happens is you keep building this confidence, you keep returning to peace, and you keep walking with more clarity towards that divine purpose. If you want to begin experiencing aligned momentum, here's something you can try right here, right now. So I want you to think about one area of your life where the whisper is getting louder. Like there's something in your gut that's trying to tell you something and you darn well know it. Ask yourself, what is the aligned yes here? Not the safe yes, not the convenient yes, not the people pleasing yes, the aligned yes. Then make one small decision that honors that. That's it. That's how alignment builds momentum. One aligned yes at a time. If you have been listening to this series and something inside you has been nodding yes, that is not an accident. It's the whisper, it's your truth rising, it's alignment beginning. Just know you don't have to make some crazy leap. You don't have to quit something tomorrow. You don't have to start anything tomorrow. You don't need to burn your life down. You just need to stop fighting the truth that's already inside you. Say yes, take the next right step, trust the momentum that follows, because when you finally align with the story God is writing for your life, everything begins to shift. I am so proud of you for being here and for doing this work and for following along in the series. Make sure that you've listened to all of them. If you have any questions, you want additional support, I would love to have a conversation. You are more ready than you think. If this episode stirred something in you, check out the show notes to connect with me. Like I said, I'd love to just support you in whatever steps that is for your next calling. I'm thinking of my clients right now. I'm thinking of some of the people who I'm chatting with, and I so know you. I so see you. You are at a crossroads, and I know you've got big and beautiful and wonderful things ahead of you. Lean in. You've got this. Until next time, bye. Hey, thanks for listening to today's episode. It means a world to me that you're here to ride in the struggle bus with me and that you're willing to consider different perspectives, tools, and techniques that just might provide a little bit of relief and get you one step closer to the abundance that is available and waiting for us all. I hope you take a moment to grant yourself some grace where you've been denying it, some love where you didn't realize maybe it was right in front of you, and some faith where you thought all was lost. If this episode had an impact on you, would you please share a comment with a review? I'd love to hear what landed for you, and it helps us get the word out to our fellow struggle bus riders. So please review what was impactful for you. Just know these episodes are a pure labor of love in a space where I'm growing alongside you. I'm evolving every day, and I look forward to all the ways and the things and the perspectives and opinions and choices that will change over the course of time in my own life, day to day. Until next time, just know that you are loved, you are divinely cared for, and in the struggle, the journey of this life really is beautiful. I'm glad that we're in it together. Cheers.